Hi there, my name's John. Today I'm going to talk to you about my new book, the 4 Minute EFT Script. I'm going to guess that you've been around EFT for a while and you've already more than likely been creating your own scripts or trying to create your own scripts. You've purchased programs, you've read books, and still you haven't been able to successfully create a script of your own that works. So the next question would be, what makes this book any different? How can I claim that with this book you're going to be able to create EFT scripts? Way back when I first became involved with EFT, I had a big problem. Let's face it, there's probably not a single person on the planet that wants to do EFT. We usually come across EFT because we have issues to overcome. That's the only reason we fall into it. And I had a big one. You see, I woke up one morning, everything seemed fine, but before the day was out, I had had my first panic attack. And to cut a long story short, I went into therapy, I saw psychologists, therapists, but no one could help in the end. They couldn't help me to overcome the panic attacks. In fact, I was told, listen to this, I was told that I had to learn to live with them. How the hell does someone learn to live with panic attacks? Eventually, I stumbled across EFT. I read story after story on the net of how people had found success using EFT. And so with that, I dived in. Thing is I dived in pretty heavy. I bought programs, I bought scripting tapping scripts, you name it, I was into it. But nothing in any of that helped me to create my own scripts. Mostly anything that I brought on the internet about personal scripting was all about filling in the blanks. You know, you get a script and they say, even though I have this problem, and they want you to put your problem in that little gap. And then you go around and you tap the sequence and want to put your little problem in these gaps. I tapped to them and they didn't work. You know why? Because I didn't create the script. They weren't my scripts. They were someone else's script that I was tapping to that they put together in a way that didn't suit my circumstance. And the problem is I still didn't know how to put my issues into that script. Anyway, crunch come to crunch. I remember one night I sat back and I blew it. I was angry. I was screaming, I was yelling, I had a gut full of EFT. I just said, that's it. So that night, I threw all the material away. I actually had a book in my hand, I threw it on the ground, and I started to do some things a different way. I didn't do things exactly the way everyone had shown me to do it. And that night, I had a small breakthrough. And within 3 months after that, I had totally got rid of my panic attacks. It's now around 15 years since then. I haven't suffered a panic attack since. So I know this method works. Not long after that, I then went ahead and did some training and became a practitioner myself. I then started hearing the same problem from both my clients and from other practitioners. That being people having difficulty with creating personal scripts. The beauty of this method is that you don't have to learn anything new. You see, I'm not teaching you anything you don't already know. Most of you already know how to perform EFT, you already know the setup and the sequence, so I don't need to teach you EFT. All I need to do is to teach you how to get the information that's in here and here and how to put that into a script. In fact, you don't have to read the whole book. All you need to do is if you read the first 40 or so pages, that's the book, that's how thick it is, you only have to read that. If you read that, by the time you've read that, you'll be creating your own scripts. You don't have to read the rest of the book. The rest of the book just adds on to it. So if you've ever said things like, I can't script, it's too hard, it works for others, it doesn't work for me, it's easy for EFT practitioners to create scripts because they do it every day. If you've ever had any of those thoughts or said anything like that, then this book is definitely for you. The single thing I know above anything else is this method works. I've taught this method to hundreds of people throughout the last decade. And not once has anyone come back and told me they couldn't do it. I've never had anyone come back and tell me they had a problem doing it and then it doesn't work. They all report how simple, how easy, and how finally they can let go of things that they've been hanging on to, in some case, years. I've had people come back and tell me that they've been tapping for years on the same topic. We're not talking months, we're talking years on the same topic and couldn't get rid of it. What are you doing here? What's your name?
Aliana.
Can't hear you.
Aliana.
Say hi to everyone.
Hi.
What do reindeers eat?
Carrots.
Carrots.
I want to do this. Trying to read the book.
Okay, what do you think's in the book? Any pictures?
No. Just writing. This is the book you made.
Are you gonna exit the room now?
No.
Are you finished?
No, I came to sit down on your lap.
Okay, so you know I've got things to do, right?
Yeah. Are you looking at what I'm looking at too?
What are you looking at? What am I looking at?
Google.
Yeah, I'm not setting up the Google. I've got things to do. I gotta finish this video.
Tape.
Tape. Great. Tape. What do you do with tape?
Make stuff.
Okay, well,
I need the tape.
take the tape. You gotta do lots of stuff with it. So do yourself the favour. Jump on Amazon or wherever you find the book. Grab a copy and send me your testimonial. Send me an email. Let me know how it's changed your life. Let me know how the book made EFT simple again.